So you know what this is supposed to be like? This is supposed to be like somebody bought two castles in Spain and plopped them down here in San Augustine. Remember, most of the people staying at both these hotels have already seen those castles in real life, because the bar is really hot. Every year, before you come down here, they're going to mail you in the mail a phone book-sized picture book. So they got the best linen, the best china, the best everything. Because you're not going to come down here for 3 months unless you're reserved to leave the waiting on. All right, we're going to come around the corner now and check out the top. You guys are looking through the window of the lobby of Hotel Alcazar and look up on the wall, you're going to see that portrait. There's Otto Lightner right there. Otto Lightner was born in 1887, the year they began construction on this building. He lived 1887 to 1950. So we saw the world change a lot in that time period. If you look at the portrait, you'll see that green vase in there. That's one of his famous pieces. That's on display in the Lightner. Underneath it's another one, that chest of drawers. That's a commode, which is a low chest of drawers. That's a 1900 copy of one that was done in 1775 with Louis XV. Looks pretty good for a copy, huh? Commode comes from the French word for convenient. That's going to be my other must-see right here. You get to go in different parts of that old hotel, today decorated with Otto Lightner's collection. The last entrance is at 4:30. Let's head around to the front of the building as we go. You guys will just look over here in the courtyard. You're going to see that Otto Lightner never made it out of here. He's actually buried right over here in the courtyard of the Lightner Museum. He's the last piece of the collection.
So is this museum closed? We can't go inside?
The museum?
Yeah.
You have to pay.
You have to pay, okay.
Yeah.
But we can go inside.
Sure.
That's good. Because it looks so grand. So
He said that, I think it's either open until 4:30 or this last time you can
Okay.
or something like that.
that looks like we're gonna, I'm just gonna go back the whole tour he showed me once again.
Across the street, not from the city. I'll talk about how we get over there. So today this is a restaurant, a museum, and the front part here is City of San Augustine. The city leases this building for $1 a year, and they're actually responsible for all the upkeep around the building. You guys look at that bridge right there. That's not the original bridge. The original bridge was made out of wood. Otto Lightner, being the publisher of Hobbies Magazine, had actually encouraged the readers of Hobbies Magazine to send him their favorite geodes. And when they did, he incorporated them into a new bridge right there. So that bridge is made from the readers of Hobbies Magazine's favorite geodes from 1949. So if anybody ever tears up that bridge, they're going to be in for a big surprise. All right, let's head around to the front and talk about the Casa Monica. You guys can see these shops along the wall. They dedicated to the wedding industry here in St. Augustine. These were fine shops back in the day, fine jewelry, gowns, stuff like that. Now, what did we say? We're going to gather out here. We're going to peek over the mini mall there. We're going to gather out here. We're going to peek over the mini mall at those two roofs that are poking over the top there. All right, guys, come on out. We're going to peek over the mini mall at those two roofs that are poking over the top right now. So the two roofs over there belong to Villa Zayorda. Villa Zayorda was the winter home of Franklin Smith. Franklin Smith was an amateur architect, and he'd actually learned the process of building in poured concrete in Switzerland. And that's only the second poured concrete structure in the U.S. right there, a scale replica of a portion of the Alhambra Palace. So Franklin Smith's the one that convinced Flagler he could build on a larger scale with poured concrete, like what we see with these two right here. So as a thank you, he gives them a little hotel that's about where that Flagler College sign is up there called the Sunnyside Hotel. Moves it over to where Starbucks is at, but with the understanding that Smith is going to run this little hotel and won't go into business against Flagler. Flagler promises him, though, that if he does, he's going to lose. Do you guys think he listened? They built the hotel where the Casa Monica is at, but as you can imagine, from the beginning, that hotel was fraught with problems. First thing that happened, somebody arsoned the furniture factory, built all their furniture. Next, somebody forces all the plumbers to go on strike and go back to New York City. At this point, now, Franklin Smith's getting a little bit nervous. He goes to close his furniture factory. He gets new furniture. He puts it on a train, sends it down here, and it will be here in time for opening day. But he's made one final error. Yep, it's Flagler's Railroad. So on opening day, it's a total bust. 3 people check in over here. Everybody else checks into the Alcazar. And Flagler buys that building back for pennies on the dollar. That one right there was $3 million in 1887. I don't know how much that would be today, but substantially more than that. Flagler buys it back for $350,000. He changes the name of the hotel to the Alcazar Annex and puts a bridge connecting the two, like we saw in that one picture, and names the Bridge of Sighs, after the bridge in Venice where people get sent to the dead. So I think that was a jab at Franklin Smith, probably. If you guys look today, you're going to see it's Casa Monica. Monica was St. Augustine's mother. The reason they named the town St. Augustine, they spotted land on the feast day of St. Augustine. Just like Florida, people think it's because like they saw some flowers here or something, but they spotted it during the Easter season. Feast of the Flowers, or Esquadra Florida in this county. So that's why it's Florida. Spotted it during the Easter. 626. On the feast day of St. Augustine, like whatever day of the year it is, they've got some saint associated with that day. San Francisco, they must have spotted a lot of land on the day of San Francisco, right? So we're going to continue across, and we're going to end the tour today. We're going to finish right in front of Flagler College. So let's head on across the street here, and we're going to wrap this up.
July 17th is a lot of people named after us.
No, nothing's changed. I'm still waiting on that pennies on the dollar.
Yeah. We passed it last night, and then Ronnie did exactly
Uber driver told us that Flagler and Laboratory had us in the car. That's not this place.
okay. By the way,
So even though Flagler never has to do it, he's fully prepared to operate both these hotels at a loss for years if necessary. Never had to do that, but as an example here in the first year, one of the managers and one of he's trying to fire one of the first chefs and one of the waitresses. And Flagler's like, not only are you not firing them, you're hiring another chef and another. Flagler's never out any of his own money to build or operate these hotels. He borrows against Standard Oil stock and pays that back at the end of the season. If you guys look into the gate right here, you're going to see that fountain. That fountain is actually Ponce de Leon towards that ground. And like I claim this land for Spain. There's also a sundial as well. 12 frogs are on the outside 12 months of the year. 4 turtles are on the inside. It was an electric fountain. It had a big light bulb on top and smaller light bulbs underneath. And on each wall was dragon heads. And the tiniest dragon 12 had a red light bulb. The thought being at the time that red light bulbs excited people. No, it's probably not as exciting. So a lot of firsts for Florida, the U.S., and the world right inside that hotel right there. First electricity generated in the state. Those DC generators are put in by Edison himself, and they're actually in the Smithsonian today. They were so inefficient, it took close to 4 tons of coal every 24 hours. So if you're shoveling coal, I guess you're pretty busy. First hydroelectric generator. The well was so powerful, they hooked a hydroelectric generator up to it, and this is going to power the tallest electric elevator in the world at the time, at a whole 50 feet. Woo! First electric clock, displayed publicly anywhere in the world, right inside that hotel right there. Now, if you could take the tour, some of the rooms they're going to take you in would be the waiting room and the dining room. The dining room has the largest collection of Tiffany glass on display in the world. There's a larger collection at the Tiffany Museum. It's not on display. You know, we think of Louis Comfort Tiffany for the lamps, but he started Tiffany glass to build the windows in that dining room. And to his dying day, would bring people back to those windows like, look what I did. During World War II, this became a Coast Guard training center and headquarters. And after World War II, it resumed being a hotel, but never like on the level that it was previously. In the 1960s, they bequeathed this as a women's college, and then 4 years later, it became co-ed. At that point, finally becoming like a college. Well, I hope I was informative, you guys, as we were rolling around this morning. I'm heading back to the parking garage. So, you guys need to get back there later. I need to get. Just make a left right here at Cordova, follow it all the way down, and it's going to dead end to where we started at the parking garage. So they'll probably ask you guys to leave or bring you later if you guys can do one. I'd appreciate it. That's how my boss does a really good job. If I don't get one for a couple of days, he's like, did you take those people?